2-point cushion. NU has not tasted the lead here in the opening set. Belen targeting the back end. Bansil unable to pop it up. The game brought to you by Hyundai Stargazer X. Exceeds expectations. First deadlock of the opening set. Lamina pops it up. Hardio will set it to Alinsug. Chance to retake the lead. Mangilimotan to Itang. Itang, yes! What a drop for her 5th point. And the lead back with the Lady Fighting Maroons. Serving for the lead. Mangilimotan. And Ninya Itang again, now with 6 points.
Of attacks that she did during their previous games.
Haboneta, very efficient as well. Haboneta here in the first set got 3 points already.
And you Lady Bulldogs score.
Third-year player Evangeline Sug. Great coverage by Capistrano. Keep that one alive. Olango catches the line. UP giving up the lead. And Hardio again, right on cue. Back row for Alinsug. Mangilimotan. Cross court. What an angle for Joanne Monares. The time.
Good target. Dahil yun yung mahirap depensahan pag long ball.
Oh, beautiful pass. Number 1 from Hardio. We got to give her credit for that. Maaya didn't score off the bench against LaSalle. Good save. Itang gets another crack at it. Ninya Itang.
Patayo pa lang sa pwesto si Belen, but it was an over ball, so she targeted long ball.
Alinsug drills it in off a piston play.
And you would want to adjust on their blocking positions.
Good save by Haboneta. Olango, bump pass, get it across the net. Bono to Pangilinan, and she scores again. Great pass by Haboneta, gets it back. Off-speed hit by Ira Haboneta. This is going to be an underhand pass. Chance ball for UP. Mangilimotan. There's Bansil. Back-to-back points for Bien Bansil.
And again,
in those extended sets against Ateneo, keeping this a close one. Bansil pops it up. Itang gives UP the lead.
Pero na pinapakita ni Yesha.
And back-to-back points. There's a break point scored Joanne Morales, and it's back to a 2-point cushion.
Cassie Deering will start for the Fighting Maroons.
Deering coming off a 15-point performance. And right away making an impact.
To watch her play on TV, she now carries their love with her, dedicating every game to the 2 people who never stopped believing in her. So continue to watch the UAAP because legends start here. Now back to you, Eric and Padeng.
Of this midweek game and to turn the tides in their favor. Continue to watch all the action here in the UAAP because the legends start here. Now back to you, Eric and Paneng.
All right, thanks, Denise. That one hit the floor already.
Sa second set, napatawag na siya kagad ng timeout because he wants to remind his players na, you know, nagawa na nila nung first set. So ngayon, wag na nila bigyan ng chance yung NU na makabawi pa.
Nix Mata and the rest of NU. 12 serving 8. NU down 1-0. Monares, yes. Joanne Monares, very high efficiency in the match. Not a good pass there from Belen. Easy pickup for Olango. De Leon to Monares with the left hand. Bono. Belen from the pipe. Solomon. And you got to expect a cross court. She loves that angle. Back in. She started in sets 2 and 3 for NU. A good answer there by Bella Belen.
Egalia back sets to Bangayan. Nice dive by Encarnacion. Eliarina gets another starting nod, by the way. There's a block. Bakake with a send over. Reyes bumps it. Easy over. Eliarina again. This time it drops.
Eliarina had an amazing game last match against her meeting with UST.
Oh, and almost another ace. But Reyes able to chase. Chance. Ubaldo goes middle, and Eliarina pounds that one.
Activating their middle, giving all of the ball to the middle early on in this first set.
Eliarina apologizing would go to their middles more in this match?
Actually, I mean, this game, I'm gonna try to figure it out why this is their tactic early on. But again, one more time for Jazz Eliarina, just spiking that ball.
That's another activation in the middle for our Duncan. Back inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. And an easy point given up.
Angge Reyes, who is nothing but consistent in her defense despite the losses of the UE Lady Warriors. As their libero, Angge has never even expressed that she's tired or she's giving up. And with their 0-8 standing, they need that light of hope that will always steer them. Angge always says, hindi pa yan tapos. Wala
siyang substitute. She's the only libero that UE has, but she still pours her heart out every single game.
Very strong character from Angge Reyes.
6 serving 13. Combination to Tagao to the drop. Oh, nice save by the Lady Warriors. Play continues. The 1-2. And that will work for Tino Baldo.
Din si Jers. Kasi if you watch her live, makikita mo yung hang time niya eh. Dun siya lumalamang sa hang time niya talaga.
We've been seeing that one. Meanwhile, Bangayan will be the one to serve. Italia goes to Balingit. And that will work for UE to get the points in. That is over received, and Nogales takes care of it. Alma Mater. Meanwhile, Tagaod will serve. They go to Cepada, picked up by Miranda. Chen on the setup. Popped up by Balingit. Pump set to Kai. And it drops in.
I mean, a lot has changed already for both teams since their round 1 meeting.
And Lian Guzman gets the party started, but Hamili with a dig. Nitura with a counter, and she will get it with the help of the net. That memorable injury, nobody will forget that image. But really, if you look at how Lian has stepped up her game and how Pasha and Minor have also contributed. And again, the quick sets. We're seeing a lot of those from Tax today. Hamili, double block. What a save by Shaina Nitura. Fujimoto, back set. Lian, perfect placement shot by Lian de Guzman.
That starter position, allowing her to contribute more points for her squad.
Meantime, Fujimoto coming up with all sorts of different plays, keeping her opponents guessing. Good reach there by de Guzman, blocking, coverage coming from AC Minor. Free ball. Fujimoto, quick! And that's what Tico, that's her second point on that quick set. 3 is the biggest lead we've seen today. Cortez is now calling the shots for Ateneo, and Joe Tico continues to make
She just needs to realize it in this match.
But you know, Ateneo looking a lot like Adamson with the floor defense. That is something we're used to seeing from the Lady Falcons. If we go back to just even the first set, how close that was. Oh! Naputo na naman si Nitura. Just really props to Ateneo on their floor D. Oh, and another one by AC Minor! Not a third time said Nitura with that regalo.
But with the sharp attacks of Nitura.
Yeah, I think it's the exact opposite effect for Ateneo, where they are becoming more and more sure of what they can do. Oh! Look at the coverage on that block. De Guzman will try again. Good defense from Adamson. Nice push. Morty thinking on her feet there. Getting this second set as quickly as he can. Let's see what Ateneo's up to. Pasha getting it past the 2-man block. Just like that. They get the 21st point. Our boss, Miko Halili, also enjoying the action here at the Big Dome. Oh, that's a quick response. Good timeout for Coach Serio. Really been delivering.
And the timing as well of the sets of Tax
serve. Canino. Back with LaSalle. Back with Angel. That's it.
Nobody there. And length to her attacks. Kita mo na sa ibabaw talaga ng blocks.
LaSalle drawing first blood.
They always come in every game na, okay, it's gonna be me. Who else is it gonna be?
Bring it on. Missed receive. Out of system. Perfect pass by Pepito. Oh, that dig.
Nakaya ko at makakatulong ako sa team. This report is powered by Amwell. Now back to you, Boom and Pamela.
Yeah, thank you, Patrice. They need her badly, definitely. 7.8 points a game for Provido. As Canino, high usage rate today so far. Pepito with a perfect pass once again. What a combination! Distant play. Kasamang Dep Pepito. In your case, yung mga Genierva.
Oh,
yung mga gagaling na libero. Bang! On the line, says the line judge.
Yep.
Piabu now. 11-5. Good pass there by De Leon. But even better defense by Empanagua. Formerly Bill Am Life. Timeout LaSalle.
Late na.
Good serve. Look at that ball drop. That serve, sensitive skin needs 15 essential ceramides. Face the game with a healthy.
Ngayon.
Well, they still have challenges to use as pseudo timeouts anyway. That one's in. Service ace for the second-year player. Again, 16-8. Angge. Doug. Malaluan again. Canino got it. Long ball. Carvalho. Oh! Denied! Defensive block brought to you by AIA. Again. That's a tough set.
Oh!
And it bounces back in. The LSU with a 2-point lead. And the confidence that it will bring, obviously. This one's gonna drop in.
Tama. So true. Everything is timing. Ball's still good.
Chance ball for UST. 11 all.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Right at the corner.
I see that on the pros. Now I'm seeing it in the UAAP.
Sent that serve to the net. And then right after goes to Nicole Reyes and says, bigyan mo ako.
No.
Bigyan mo ako. Shivana ang binigyan. Doug. Boyos on the counter. Doug. Reyes opens up. Coverage. Hilogo from behind. Doug again. What an exchange here. Rolling shot. Reyes, dig pass. Malaluan sends it. Carvalho opens up to Poyos. Carino has been there. Laput. Bang! What an exchange!
Angge Reyes, currently the best digger in the league right now. And the 9th best receiver as well. She's been a revelation here for UE in season 87. As we get back to this game, what an attack from Van Bangayan, and she's been leading the charge here for UE. This report in the pre-game, emphasizing the importance of teamwork because she wouldn't have gotten those 30 points if it weren't for the help of her teammates and the trust that they have in one another.
Grabe, 27 attack points yun ah. Like, she was unstoppable.
Elite level for a middle blocker. So far, UE has been taking control of this first set early on. 8-6 is our score. Monares right through the blockers of UE. Hindi ko alam.
Talaga. Tanong natin mamaya.
Natanong na ni Eliza
Sabihin mo na,
Valdez last
sabihin
year.
mo oo. Kasi ang galing eh. Sabihin mo kamag-anak ko yan.
But they just need to lighten up and to
No pressure.
enjoy.
Yes.
Exactly. But here come UP.
Yes, Itang.
29 kill blocks this whole season and more to come, of course,
Yes.
for Nogales.
Go, 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 go.
And she has been so impressive here for UE. Let's get back to this game. That was a great attack from Kian, but good defense for UP. Bumped this one to Van Bangayan over the blockers. Almost a good dive by De Leon. Ultimately, point will go in the first.
Pero yung score, tatay, and then 1 point.
So very close game so far here. As we expected, sabi mo nga baka mag 5 sets because of that first round match. The Fighting Maroons, that's something they're very, very good at. 24 is serving 21. Ginoo finds Cepada, making her way through. They go to Monares. What a dig. Bangayan with the chase. They try Olango from the back row. And she succeeds in finishing set number 1.
Yes, Olango has been attempting the back row attack.
UE.
Yes.
Itang now with 5 points, 4 attacks and 1 block.
Baka madulas yung bola kay Ginoo.
That really happens.
Yes,
So,
pawis.
it was mentioned by Jamie La Victoria as well. Exceeds expectations. We're all tied up. 4 points apiece.
Oh, single block.
Combination play is good for the UP Fighting Maroons. Great execution there.
Yung compose and tapang pa rin yung character na hindi nag-give up.
Especially na rookie pa lang si Kian ngayon. And what about that from John Monares? Oh, but it's going to sail outside.
The rest of the sets.
Yeah, after coming off the bench.
Yes, after coming off the bench.
Well, let's see how soon Coach Tina will turn to her later. Meanwhile, as Julia mentioned, this Duncan spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong who had a 20-point output in their round 1 match. Already has 2 points. Belen.
Wow.
Roll here for FEU.
It's also possible because Jazz Eliarina knows the system of NU by heart for the many years that she's been with them.
They go to her again, this time picked up. Solomon. Ball slowed down. Ubaldo goes middle. Check by Turing. Encarnacion will give up a chance ball. Solomon did not like that set too much. Bacanque. Back and forth we go. And Belen ends that rally.
You could see the power in that spike from Bella Belen.
10-all. 5 deadlocks. Alinsug. Nice save from Ubaldo with that stretch. It goes back to the side of the Lady Bulldogs. But they give up a free one. Encarnacion with a bump set to Faida. Ardio was there. Solomon. And it goes through for Eliza Solomon.
Eliza Solomon also.
Here in set number 1. Good serve. Petalio. Chers will push. Lamina will set it up. Belen. It drops for Bella. And a 4-point lead now for the Lady Bulldogs.
Of her blockers on that hit. Hitting high and going for that.
Ubaldo serving. Lamina tosses to Solomon.
And that goes in.
There was a touch in set number 3, and that was her first point here in set number 4.
And NU just being able to control her output. Wow!
Ooh. Down the line!
A powerful hit down the line. Wanting to close out this match, just 3 points away.
22 serving 18. NU 3 points away. Picked up by Alinsug. Hardio. Back sets. Belen!
Wow!
What a time for her to get that one.
That was a nice set from Shaira Hardio. Wow, look at the back step and Bella Belen just finishing that one off.